Wanderers and Cryptanswers. I am author A.L. Mengel. I am the author of 13 books, 11 of which are novels. Paranormal, science fiction, and supernatural thrillers. Today, we're going to be having a very special chapter of Haunted, exploring the origins, not only of the blog, but also of my storytelling. So come with me and explore as we look at the book The Mortician, a paranormal supernatural thriller that has a lot of scenes and setting in this location, as well as how Haunted came to light. So come with me and let's discover the origins of Haunted. Town I grew up in, creativity was encouraged. So was storytelling. Didn't necessarily have any real haunted stories to tell when I was a boy, but I always had a dream of kind of sitting around the campfire telling ghost stories. And so this town helped inspire me to become the storyteller that I am today. I haven't heard any reports of the School of Music being haunted, but it's certainly old. I went to music classes there, played a couple of instruments. I took guitar lessons, I also took accordion lessons, and I took drum lessons. So that could also possibly have an origin of how Haunted gets assembled and how a lot of musical themes appear in my stories and my novels. This is the area in The Mortician where the characters Daryl and Jacob went to these bushes and looked across the street at the neighbors moving in. Now, in the novel, the bushes were much thicker. They were overgrown. The forest had more trees. But despite that, this is where it took place. The Mortician. Another scene took place at the base of this tree. Again, the characters Daryl and Jacob form their friendship at the base of this tree, shaped like a V, as it's described in the novel. What else is out there? What else is in those trees? This is what New Jersey is known for. The mystery and the darkness of the woods called the Pine Barrens. They're so thick and they're so old. And the legend that we're going to explore, we're not going to explore at night, because that is when they said will appear the devil, the Jersey Devil. So, you're going to join us as we look deeper into that legend. And then, where it all comes from. But now, where does haunted come from? What is the origin of the supernatural storytelling that I've been known for? Come with me as we continue the journey back in time. I've always had a fascination with the macabre and the supernatural and paranormal. What everything could be. What happens when we close our eyes for the last time? It's part of my journey here, where it started. The old library that I used to come to as a kid. Walked home from middle school. It's now, this particular building's closed and they've moved the library to another area of town. When I was here, I would sit here and read book after book after book. Walked here with my sister. We went to the penny candy store. Mean old lady used to work in there, but we'd take $1, a single dollar, and get a bag full of candy. I'm sure the dentist loved it. But my hours spent at this library, I fed my mind with books and stories and characters, preparing myself for my career as an author and a storyteller. Mill is the Apple Festival every fall. Possible origin of haunted? Used to take haunted hay rides as a child at local farms where they tell ghost stories in the fall leading up to Halloween. Could that be an origin of haunted and how I became a writer of the supernatural? Raddick's Tavern, right across the street here. A established in 1898. And in 2019, I was there. I went inside. We had dinner to celebrate my mother's birthday. When the owner came to our table, he had learned that I was a published author. I write supernatural thrillers. Came to our table and started telling us stories about the ghosts that are rumored to haunt Braddock's. Now that is where Haunted was born. And that is why I've come here today. So Braddock's, we had a lovely dinner, wonderful service, exquisite food. This building has been around for many, many years. And now, in Haunted, we'll look a little bit deeper in. They have a medium that comes to the restaurant every Thursday to try to determine, who are these ghosts? Who's in this building? This restaurant that was rebuilt after a fire. Take care, everybody, as we continue to explore what's haunted. This is interesting. So here we are. The flag is half-mast because the world lost the Queen, especially Great Britain. And condolences go out to all my British friends and everyone who mourns the loss of the Queen. Interesting thing that I've noticed, and right here in the town I grew up in, is something that's quite profound. I watched a video today which was very powerful. On September 13th, 2001, when they had the changing of the guard in London, the Queen broke protocol for hundreds of years, and they played, as they changed the guards, the U.S. national anthem. And so here, in the town I grew up in, is a piece from the World Trade Center. Here, with the flag flying half-mast for the death of the Queen. So, as we take this journey, as I take this journey, through the inspiration of Haunted, me as a storyteller, or just the journey, we look at things like this. On September 11th, 2001 at 8:46 a.m., hijacked American Airlines Flight 11 was flown into the North Tower of the World Trade Center, New York City.